And we're back. Um, so let's jump into Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. So, Aaron Rodgers, quarterback from the Green Bay Packers, has reported that he wants out of Green Bay. There have been plenty of stories of why he wants to leave, but let's kind of start from the very beginning. In the 2020 NFL Draft, Aaron Rodgers was expecting a first round wide receiver from a loaded draft class to get him extra help on offense. Instead, the Packers drafted his replacement without telling him. Jordan Love from Utah State was drafted by the Packers and will be sitting out until the time comes for him to replace Rodgers. Rodgers responds by playing one of his best football seasons. He wins the MVP, but he and the Packers lose the NFC Championship game. The game where the Packers made a controversial call that may have cost them the game. They kicked it instead of going for it on fourth down. Rodgers claimed he wanted to go for it on fourth down. Fast forward to 2021, Packers re-signed running back Aaron Jones, but did not re-sign Pro Bowler center Corey Linsley. They did not give Rodgers any big-name agents from other teams to help him. In April, Packers GM Brian Gutekunst confirmed Rodgers will be the Green Bay's QB for the foreseeable future. Hours before draft night, Adam Schefter reported that Rodgers wants out of Green Bay. Reportedly, he will stay if they fire Gutekunst. It has been reported Rodgers was very displeased when Packers released his wideout, Jake Kumerow. There were rumors of teams wanting to trade to get Rodgers. Those were false. The Packers have said they had no intention of trading him. Packers have met with Rodgers and his agent to discuss a compromise, but could not come up with one. Rodgers refers to Gutekunst in a group text message as Jerry Cross, the Bulls GM that led the demise of the Bulls dynasty in the 90s. Sounds pretty rough. Now the trade rumors are back, and the Broncos are apparently a front runner to get Aaron Rodgers from a trade. Oh yeah, and the Packers picked up Blake Bortles in free agency. So we don't know what's going on. My thoughts. I'm going to try my best to be fair as possible because people that know me, I'm a big Aaron Rodgers fan, and I've said on numerous occasions the Packers frustrate me as well. But I'll try to keep this as fair as possible. My thoughts, Rodgers feels straight up disrespected and not heard, and the Packers are simply just preparing for the future. Both parties have different intentions. Rodgers has reasons to be upset. He's a Super Bowl quarterback. Almost every Green Bay fan adores him. He probably feels he needs to provide his input. His counterpart, Tom Brady, gets to say how certain things are run at both of his teams that he's played for. When Rodgers' leadership does things behind his back, it upsets him. In normal circumstances, that's normal for a team to do that. But since he's a 16-year veteran quarterback for this team and has proven how great he is, he feels he should have a say. Packers are an ongoing organization that continues to run after Rodgers retires. They need to prepare for the future. The one thing that the Packers probably didn't expect was Rodgers having an MVP year after drafting his replacement. That most likely threw off their plan a little bit. They're also a small market team in the middle of northern Wisconsin, and they can't promise to keep every valuable player they have. There are rumors that Jordan Love, the QB they drafted, is not ready to be that guy for Green Bay, which probably explains why Green Bay is so adamant on not trading Rodgers. What should they do? From what I read, Rodgers doesn't want money. He just wants to feel heard. If Green Bay wants to keep Rodgers, I think the solution is to simply trade away Jordan Love and get someone on offense to help him out, to help Rodgers out. I think that would make things right in Rodgers' eyes. If Green Bay wants to trade Rodgers, trade him away for some great players and picks. He's that valuable. Get a veteran quarterback, a good one, I would say, to help get Jordan Love back in the grooming process. Sure, they would lose a great quarterback like Aaron Rodgers, but if they don't like him, they can at least not be bothered by him anymore. So that's kind of a win for them, right? I just find it hard that a 37-year-old man in a professional organization that has worked together for 16 years can't come up with a solution. Like, make it work. Like, keep talking. Don't Don't be trying to avoid this. A lot of people are on their toes about this, and we need a solution, especially for Green Bay fans. My prediction, I honestly don't know. I don't know what to expect out of this. Teams will not offer enough for Green Bay to say yes, and I assume Rodgers might have to consider retirement. He might even go host Jeopardy. He loved doing it, and the producers of the show have mentioned how good he was at doing it. If he does this, I just hope he doesn't go back to football a year or two later for another team. How he exited the first time would leave a sour taste in Green Bay fans' mouths. This could have been avoided, in my opinion, if Green Bay would have just give Rodgers a heads up. Like, hey, by the way, we're drafting a replacement. We want to prepare for the future after your time is done with us. Maybe they didn't want to tell him because they were afraid. They were afraid that they just didn't have anything to make up for this this draft pick. To me, it feels like Green Bay doesn't really value him or other players that much at times. And that part kind of upsets me. I think Aaron Rodgers is the greatest thrower of the football the world has ever seen. And seeing him leave the game like this would hurt my heart. He's the reason I got into football. I mentioned that I was just at an airport and I saw the Green Bay Packers playing and I saw this guy throw this amazing pass, and that got me hooked. I kept watching and I wanted to get more and more into the sport itself. I think Aaron Rodgers loves the game. He wants to play past 40. And if he truly does, I think him and the Packers will find a way to make things right before resorting to retirement. So I'll be keeping an eye, and I hope he doesn't leave Green Bay, but more importantly, I just hope he stays in the game.